Welcome everyone to the 2017 WRT Midwest Championship. We are jumping right into our quarterfinals this morning, starting out with Jaime Martell serving against Momo Zelada, Mauricio Zelada. First side out for Zelada. So quick side out for each player. No points scored yet. Should be an interesting matchup this morning. Martell and Zelada have not faced each other yet on the WRT. The third ever Midwest Championship. This is our first time at Lifetime Fitness in Fridley, Minnesota. And this weekend, in conjunction with the WRT, is the Midwest. So there's a lot of racquetball fitness. So there's now the first point for Zelada. 2-0 for Mauricio Zelada. See him on that front camera angle. Ooh, and soft touch from Zelada for his third point. 3-0. Now if we take a look at the draw, Mauricio Zelada defeated Francisco Troncoso from Chile last night in the round 16s, 15-13, 15-2. And Jaime Martell had a Argentina. 4 points in a row now for Zelada. Martell's going to have to switch something up, put some pressure back on Zelada. This is a good start for Zelada. Zero serving 4. Zero serving 5. This is our first quarterfinal of the Martell for his first point deep in the court. Serving 5. Ooh, nice get from Zelada. Zelada with some good defense, but Martell able to put it away. It's going to make it 3-5. Now on a roll. 4 serving 5. Martell answering back with 5 points in a row of his own to tie it up 5-5. And he's swinging well from the back of the court, keeping those balls really low, and Zelada just can't return them. That's going to put Martell now in the lead for the first time all match, 6-5. Going to make it 7. He's looking for a court hinder. Not going to get it. Our referee is Justice Benson. Score is 7 serving 5. Zelada now with the side out. We've seen Mauricio Zelada now playing more on the WRT. Previously he was injured, but now he's been traveling to events. He is part of the Gearbox team, and he's making his so he's getting used to getting over that injury. Oh, incredible rally. Some great gets from both players. Incredible athleticism. Jaime Martell is currently number 5 on the WRT. we've seen him consistently moving up the ranks in the last couple of years since he's been playing on the World Racquetball Tour. He was also injured in the last couple months, and this is one of his first tournaments back in 2017. Second serve for Zelada. Serving 5. Mauricio Zelada started at 5-0, and he hasn't scored since, as Martell's been able to make his way up to 8. But again, these two have never played each other before, so they're feeling each other out. And Martell now taking the lead. It's his second serve. Checking the ball. Now there is a right and a wrong way to check the ball. The right way is to squeeze it, because if you're hitting it, you could end up breaking it by hitting it, and then that's going to mess up the whole play. So squeezing it would be the correct way to check for a broken ball. Powers that one past Zelada for his side out. 8 serving 5. Went for the soft touch in the front, but Martell was able to read it and buried it deep in the corner. That's going to make it 9-5. Martell really owning the center court on that rally. Makes it 10-5. Timeout for Zelada. He's beating himself a little bit now, as the score is Martell 11, Zelada 5. We'll be back in just a moment with more from the WRT. We're back in the quarterfinals, where Momo Zelada calls that timeout, and Jaime Martell is leading now. Timeout not working to Zelada's advantage. It's going to make it 12-5 for Martell. Martell is a seasoned WRT player. He's been playing on the WRT for the last couple years and steadily moving his way up. This is the first quarterfinal of the day. We have lots more racquetball for all of you watching at home. This is the 2017 Midwest Championship in Fridley, Minnesota at Lifetime Fitness. 14-5. It's now game point for Martell. The next quarterfinal after this is David Bobby Horn against Jake Bredenbeck. Then at 12 p.m. we'll have John Goth and Mario Mercado. Features Alex Cardona and Mauro Rojas. Zelada keeping himself alive in game one. Powers that one past Martell. Serving 5, second game point for Jaime Martell. Ooh, and Zelada holds him again. Martell has scored 14 points in a row. Zelada was up 5-0 at the beginning of the match. He hasn't scored since then, and Martell has made his way to 14. Let's see if Zelada can change that right here. Nice side out for Jaime Martell. Third game point. There it is. Jaime Martell wins game one, 15-5. He scored 15 points in a row. We'll be back with more of our quarterfinals to see if Mauricio Zelada can answer back. We're back at the Midwest Championship where Mauricio Zelada is serving to kick off game. Second serve. That ball coming off a little high on the back wall, and Jaime Martell able to put it away for a side out. Martell for a point, going to make it 1-0. That's 16 points in a row scored for Martell. Big skip for Martell, side out for Zelada. Serving one. It's a good Zelada that came right back to Jaime Martell in the middle of the court. Makes it 2-0 now for Martell. Coming up after this, we have David Bobby Horn versus Jake Bredenbeck. And then at 12 p.m. we have Mario Mercado versus John Goss. And rounding out our quarterfinals, Alex Cardona and Mark. Skip for Zelada. It up. Oh, tough rally. Another point for Martell, going to make it 3-0. Zelada, those dives paying off for the side out. Zero serves 3. About that one. Gonna have to focus now on the next point. That ball's down. Side out from Martell. There's a point for Zelada as he buries one down the line. 2 serving 3. I think we're in for a longer game 2 as these two have been feeling each other out in game 1. Zelada playing defensively, but cutting down on errors, which I think is a big difference from game 1. One serving 3. That ball is down by our referee. Side up. Short serve, we'll get a second. Four serving 1. Between the legs from Zelada and a broken ball. They're going to replay that. Good to see them having a little fun out there. After this, we do have finals at the Midwest Championship. We have David Bobbyhorn and Jake Bredenbeck. Right after this one, then at 6 p.m., Mario Mercado versus John Goth, a local player who we've seen in the quarterfinals before. He was in the 2016 Midwest Championship quarterfinals. And our last quarterfinal of the day would be Alex Cardona, Mauro Rojas. And of course, we have the semifinals tonight at 5 and 6 p.m. Central Time, as we are in Fridley, Minnesota at the Lifetime Fitness. Nice serve for Jaime Martell for a point. 6 serving 1. Seven serving 1. Now the WRT does play by the international racquetball rules. You can get those rules at internationalracquetball.com. Another point for Jaime Martell, going to make it 8-1. Jaime Martell is currently number 5 on the WRT. He does have a WRT championship title under his belt. In Utah. Zelada can't seem to find what is working against Jaime Martell. Timeout for Zelada as Martell scores his 10th point. It's 10 serving 1. We'll be back after this commercial break. Sorry, 1 serving. Zelada sided out to get that timeout. Jaime Martell is doing a good job of keeping Zelada moving around the court. He's keeping that ball in the corners and keeping it out of the center, which is definitely working to his advantage. That's going to make it 10-1 now. Martell to make it 11-1. Martell move now, gets a side out. 1 serving 11. I'll get a replay. Lifetime Fitness in Fridley, Minnesota, and this event is also combined with the Minnesota State Singles. So there's a lot of competition happening here this weekend, and it is a great facility, just a buzz with members and racquetball players. There are 12 racquetball courts at this Lifetime Fitness. One serving 11. Nice get from Martell down the line. Now it's 12-1. It's going to be a replay. That ball kind of hit that front camera. Nice shot. Smart to go down the line in that situation. Second point for Zelada. 2-12. Another diving get from Zelada. Zelada looking for the short serve. Pretty frustrated. Calling his own. Martell determined to finish out this quarterfinal. It's now match point for Jaime Martell. He's looking to push through to the semifinals tonight at 5 p.m. And Zelada sides him out just like he did in game one. Game one, Zelada sided him out on game point 3 times. Nice effort from Zelada. Side out for Jaime Martell. 14-2, it's the second match point. Second serve. There it is. Match point 1 for Jaime Martell, 15-2, which means Jaime Martell will be moving on to the semifinals later tonight at 5 p.m. Central Time. And of course, we invite you all back to watch the next quarterfinal starting in 10 minutes. Jake Bredenbeck from Minnesota and number 3 on the WRT, David Bobby Horn.